जगतपते गोपेशा गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी शवानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरे प्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसती गौरभक्त। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। एकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं निरतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीकृष्णं। Today, it's actually a very auspicious day. The first day of Kartik, and Kartik month is called it's called a Bhakti on sale. Every month there is a predominating deity. This month, the deity for this month is Radharani, the mother of the universe and goddess of devotion. And Kartik month means so many festivals. How many of you have been to Vrindavan? How many of you have not been to it? Good. So, Vrindavan means, so in this 1 month, Radharani is goddess of devotion, Bhakti Devi. Bhakti culminates in prema, love. So in 15 days to come, actually in few days, Radha Kund appearance is coming. And Gopashtami is coming. And Diwali is coming. And Govardhan Puja is coming. So many festivals. It starts with every day many people from all over the world, they want to go to Vrindavan and take up this vrata, Urja vrata. So they want to follow certain vows, especially with the desire to cleanse the heart and awaken that love of God within. Believe me, Vrindavan and Govardhan, some people go to Mayapur, filled with thousands and thousands of lakhs of devotees. So this subject matter is very high, probably the highest, because this material world is called Kunta, misery, Maidhunagara, shackles of sex life. People in the mode of passion, Rajagun, and mode of ignorance, Tamogun, they are trying to find happiness on the sensual platform of dead matter. But Krishna comes to this world to secure release from this prison house of sensual enjoyment, secure the souls from the prison house of sensual enjoyment of dead matter, and take them back to spiritual world. Those people who understand this as the goal of life, they take this process very seriously, understanding very well that my time in this world is very short. In this body, I will not live long, but this human body is like a boat. using which we can cross the cycle of birth and death, using which we can cleanse our heart, get rid of all the impurities, and awaken the joy of the soul, awaken the love of the soul. But for that to happen, we should become free from all the impurities. First one, lust. Second one, greed. Third one, anger, envy, pride, ego, illusion. Kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. What is Vrindavan? Vrindavan is a place where the hearts, the devotees long for service of Radha and Krishna. Long for pure devotional service. Brahma goes to Vrindavan, and with this desire to become, with this desire, his foreheads became 4 peaks of Varsana Dham, the birthplace of Radharani. Vrindavan means the pure loving devotional service, uncontaminated, pure loving devotional service. Anya vilashita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyena Krishna anusilanam. That is Uttama Bhakti. Bhakti Uttama. Anya Abhilasha. You don't have any other Abhilasha other than finding happiness in that pure service to Krishna. Why Krishna? He is our soul of our souls. Krishna says in Gita, Mamevamso Jivaloke Jivabhuta Sanatana. All the living entities are my fragmental portions. Sukadeva Goswami asks Parikshit. The entire Bhagavatam is a conversation. So the Parikshit asks Sukadeva Goswami. Entire Bhagavatam is a conversation between Parikshit and Sukadeva Goswami. Sukha Maharshi or Sukadeva Goswami is self-released by birth. He doesn't wear clothes. And Parikshit is going to leave this world in 7 days. And Parikshit wanted to attain the perfection of life. So he wanted to hear Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam means Bhagavatam, the love flows. Because Bhagavatam doesn't speak of money making, doesn't speak of religiosity, doesn't speak of sense gratification. The 4 Purusharthas Bhagavatam doesn't speak. But Panchama Purushartha, Bhakti only it speaks. How is it that the Vrajavasis loved Krishna more than their children? Your next door neighbor's son is more intelligent than your son or daughter, and is more beautiful than your daughter or son, more humble and more behaviorally very good. Will you love next door neighbor's son or your son? Natural, right? Mothers, you love your son or next door neighbor's son? Obviously your son. But Vrajavasis loved Krishna more than that. How? Parents, will you love next door neighbor's son more than your son? No. Then why Vrajavasis loved Krishna more than their children? Krishna. One simple answer is this. It is an undeniable fact. We all love ourselves. Yes or no? Do we love ourselves? We love ourselves because Krishna is there in the heart. Krishna is the soul of our souls. Because Krishna is soul of our souls, we love Krishna. So the subject matter today is, yes, Yashoda, can you see this picture? Damodar Arti. Kartik month is called Damodar month also. We offer ghee lamp to Yashoda Damodar every day, morning and evening. Spiritual world means no lust, no greed, no envy, fully purified. If you are fully purified of all these impurities, and you have awakened the love of God in an intimate way, not on reverential way, That is the difference between Vaikuntha and Krishna Loka. You deal with Krishna as a very intimate, the 5 rasas Krishna deals with. Shanta Dasya Sakya Vatsalya Madhurya. These are a person who attains liberation. A person who attains liberation. He has a special in Bhakti tradition, only 4. 5, of course, Shantaras is there. Shantaras is definitely there. But the reciprocation happens, Dasya Sakya Vatsalya Madhurya. Krishna explains in Gita, Mattah parataram nanyat kinchidasti dhanam jaya mai sarvamidam brotam sutre manigana iva. Arjuna, there is no truth beyond me. There is no superior truth. What is Krishna telling? There is no superior truth. The entire Vishnu Tattva, Narayan, they're all Krishna's expansions. So Krishna is actually Supreme Personality of Godhead. And the Vishnu Tattva comes from Krishna actually. And we live in this body as long as the super soul, which is an expansion of Krishna, is there, we stay in this body. Once soul, super soul leaves, our soul also leaves. So Krishna is the origin of Vishnu Tattva. Krishna is the origin of that Paramatma. And Brahman is Krishna's bodily effulgence. But as Bhagavan, Krishna is the Advaya Jnana Paratattva, supreme absolute truth. So today Sharad Purnima means the culmination of yoga, Jiva Brahmaikyam. What is Jiva Brahmaikyam? Union of love between Jiva and the Supreme Brahman Krishna. Aikyam doesn't mean they become one and they lose their identity. Union of love. They don't lose their identity. But union of love. Love means service. So, because this is the culmination of yoga, who wanted to take part in this? The first person who wanted to take part in this rasa dance is Lord Shiva himself. The person who wants to take part in this rasa dance is what? Who? Lord Shiva. If you go to Naga Babas, they say, become a male. Their worshipable deity is Lord Shiva. But Lord Shiva is telling, I want to take part in this rasa dance. Why? Because of the union of love between the Supreme Brahman, Krishna, and all the living entities. When the Srutis, all the Vedas, they're also, when they heard, they want to be part of this. Srutis became, the Vedas, 4 Vedas, the Srutis, they became gopis. And they performed austerities by the grace of Radharani. Radharani allowed them to take part in this. What is this rasa dance? Why some people can't understand, condemn it. One day one professor said, well, you guys, why are you worshipping Krishna? He dances with girls in the middle of the night. Why are you doing it? I have done PhD on this. You have done PhD on this? Before doing PhD, did you read Bhagavad Gita? 2.1 to 2.30, which says you are not the body but spirit soul. Did you cleanse your heart? Are you become purified of lust? Do you have a spiritual master who has trained you? And that guy said, I don't know, I'm sorry. Then what is the use of your PhD? So who will take up Guru? I want to become free from greed. I want to become free from lust. I want to become free from anger. I want to become free from envy. More than anything, I want to become free from bodily consciousness. Even if you're a professor, engineer, doctor, we are all under one. We globally we have one problem. We are all in the bodily consciousness. How many of you agree? That we have to become free from. So to the extent Lord Shiva wanted to be part of this, the Vedas and the Shrutis, they want to become part of this. And so there is something else that we do not know. To understand that, we have to raise our consciousness from Annamaya, Pranamaya, Monomaya, and Vijnanamaya to Anandamaya. Then we can understand. Otherwise, these 4 layers of impurity you have, you cannot understand the sun dance. You'll try to superimpose your consciousness on that. How many of you are understanding? As long as you superimpose your consciousness on something beyond our consciousness, beyond our understanding, it means we are doing gross injustice. I am giving all this. If you go to Vamsivat, Seva Kunj, there's a board. I went 20 years ago, 21 years ago. Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayak Ka Rasastali. Hey, this place, this arena is a place of enjoyment of whom? Not you and me. It's not a football stadium. This is a place of that person who is the creator, maintainer, destroyer of unlimited number of crores of universes. How many universes? Akhila Anda Koti. In Hindu culture, Vedic culture, there the biggest number is crore. How many crores? Unlimited. Means how many zeros you have to put? Keep on putting like that. That person wants to enjoy. As soon as again our enjoyment is what? Just scraping of a tongue, gulab jamun, some sense of touch. Or you so look so beautiful. Oh yeah. But because we cannot think beyond this, because we are under 3 modes, Maya. But this is Parabrahman who has Maya in his control. Anything we deal in this world is a dead matter. Krishna said, Mata parataram nanyat kinchitasti dhanam jaya Mai sarvamidam protam sutre manigana iva. Macrocosmic principles, the macrocosmic principles, all the principles that make, that govern the functioning of all the universes. Arjuna, they work under my direction. Maya works under my direction. Maya Dikshana Prakriti Switi Sachanacharam Edananina Kauntaya Jagatve Privartate. We are all under Maya, but Maya is in Krishna's control. And on the top of it, and on the topmost personalities, Mahadev, Lord Shiva wants to be part of this. Shrutis want to be part of this. Arjuna wanted to be part of this. Means that should be the aim of the universe. You want to become a doctor, there is an engineering and there is an entrance, medical entrance. You want to become an engineer, there is an entrance. Likewise, this also has a qualification. What is that? Are you become free? I mean, have you become free? Are you purified? Have you become free from lust? Yes. Then read, not take part. What is that? Then read. No, then don't read. So, and the point is, Krishna became 7-year-old, and Indra wanted to, because Vrajavasis offended Krishna, Vrajavasis offended Indra, he wanted to destroy entire Vrindavan. He called all the Samarthak clouds and ordered the destruction. He told the clouds, not even one living entity should be alive after this. You flood the entire Vrindavan, we should remove Vrindavan from the globe. But in order to teach a lesson to Indra, Krishna lifted Govardhan on his pinky finger. Means Krishna is telling Indra, I don't care. The weakest part of anyone's body is pinky finger. So Krishna dealt with that, Krishna dealt with that situation by lifting Govardhan Hill with the pinky finger. How old was Krishna that time? A year later, Krishna performed rasa dance with gopis. On Janmashtami day, I spoke on Krishna stealing the saris of gopis. I made only one line statement to begin with. As soon as you hear this, how can you do this? Krishna doesn't need to steal their saris to see gopis in and outside. As a Paramatma is sitting in your heart, he is sitting right in your heart. Krishna is sitting right in your heart. Whatever you are speaking, acting, speaking lies, as a Paramatma is watching you as your movie. You are the hero or heroine. Who is watching? Who is watching? Krishna is watching everything. So Krishna doesn't need to do that. But what is that? So only to convey a principle, body is a covering. You have to give up all the coverings. Annamaya platform, Pranamaya platform, Manomaya platform, Vijnanamaya platform. You have to get rid of these coverings. Then you reach the platform of Anandamaya, soul. These are the coverings of impurities. These are the layers of impurities. Then he said, because gopis did perform Katyayani Vrata, and he wanted Krishna, they wanted Krishna as their husband. Krishna said, all right, I'll accept your, so I'll fulfill your desire. You should all know this, So Krishna's name is also, what is that? Butter thief. He will steal your heart only if your heart has become butter. But your heart has become butter, but this butter has ants in it. Ants like impurities. He'll not look at it. Which butter will steal? That butter that doesn't have any impurities. That doesn't have any ants. What are the impurities in our heart? Ants like impurities? Lust, anger, envy, greed. Krishna will look at and he'll go away. Why? This butter has ants in it. I don't want to eat. So Krishna will not deal with that heart. Will not steal that heart. If you want Krishna to steal your heart, there should not be any ants in the heart of that butter. And that butter like heart. Then only Krishna will steal that. So the essential prerequisite is remove the ants like impurities from the heart, so that you will be attracted, you will be drawn towards Krishna. A rusty pin, you bring a magnet. Rusty pin cannot be attracted by a magnet. But the pin that doesn't have rust can be attracted on this day. So what does Vraj? Vraj means the heart, Vraj is filled with Vrajavasis, whose heart is imbued with the love. Love means culmination of bhakti. What is the culmination of bhakti? Prema. Their hearts are fully imbued with love for Krishna. Mother Yashoda has love for Krishna and Vatsalya. Krishna's friends have love for Krishna and Sakya. Krishna's servants have love for Krishna and Vatsalya and in Dasya. And Krishna's friends have love for Krishna and Sakya. And younger gopis have love for Krishna and Vatsalya. But hearts are fully purified, imbued with love of devotion. They don't know anything but Krishna's service. Anya Vilasha. No Anya Vilasha. Sunyam is Vrindavan. That is the goal of this program. If you are all coming and chanting, if you are all learning Bhagavad Gita, what is the goal? I also want to attain that state. Aradhya Bhagavan Rajesha Tanaya Tadhama Vrindavanam. Ramya Kachidupasana Vrajavadu Vargenaya Kalpita. All the Acharyas, Ramanuja, Madhva, Nimbarka, Vishnu Swami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, strict sannyasi. Nobody can even see him directly. Nobody can even talk to him. How many of you been to Gambhira in Jagannathpur? I don't know. His room, nobody come enter the room, any ladies. They have to offer obeisance in the next room, entrance, and go away. That's Lord Chaitanya. But that Lord Chaitanya, crest jewel of sannyasis, he has approved gopis worship. Ramya Kajitupasana Vrajavadu. Their worship he approved. Rupa Goswami says, what type of attraction I want to have for Krishna? The way a boy has an attraction for girl. Because girls don't train to attract boys. Boys are not trained to attract girls. Because attraction is natural. I want to have that type of attraction. If you have that type of attraction, you don't think 10 times whether I should attend Mangalarti or not. You put alarm, should I attend or not? I'm sure you don't, somebody offers gulab jamun. Should I eat or not? Does anyone think like that? If you don't have diabetes, you have a natural attraction for gulab jamun. Or something you like to eat. You don't think 10 times. Rupa Goswami says, I should have that type of attraction. That is possible when your heart becomes fully purified. Shiva is like that. Mahadev. And Shrutis are like that. All the gopis are like that. Gopis can go to hell to please Krishna. To remove Krishna's headache for 15 months. So 7th year, Krishna lifted Govardhan, and 8th year he performed the Rasa dance. And what he did on that evening, Krishna on the bank of Mathura, on the bank of Yamuna. Krishna has a celebrated flute. Krishna has so many flutes. One flute is 18-inch, another flute is 12-inch, one flute, Vamsi is 5-inch. He can play on the 5th note. When Krishna plays on the 5th note of actually there is a picture, nice picture. Standing on a threefold bending form, Krishna plays on this flute on the bank of Yamuna. Ramate Yamuna Pulinavane Vijayi Murari Raghuna. And it's a call of love. It's a call of love. And everyone is attracted, the pure-hearted, the deers, the does, the bucks, everyone, all the birds are attracted. And slowly this vibration has come to Vrindavan. Some gopis were they were boiling the milk. Somebody was actually, serving their family members. Someone was combing their, some gopis were combing their hairs. Somebody was applying kajal to the eyes. When they heard this call of life, they left everything and they ran. Hare Krishna. This is India, 5,000 years ago. If you are away from home after 6 o'clock one day, you are never accepted by anybody. But they ran. So what is that? They ran and ran and ran. Why? And that's pure spiritual. When your heart becomes fully purified, you will have that type of, the way pure nail is attracted to a magnet. We are attracted, we are drawn. That's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a sannyasi is telling, I want to worship the way gopis worship Krishna. Ramya Kajitupasana Vrajavadu Vargenaya Kalpita. To the extent the Vedas, which govern the Vedic culture of the entire world, they also became like that, understanding the purity of the episode. They all came. And Krishna said, you have come, thank you very much. Looks like, you have come to see me, I'm very happy. but you have to perform your duties. You go back and it is late, it's night, so many animals here, go back. They don't want. When they all came, one gopi, she wanted to go, but the parents, the in-laws, they said, no, you cannot go. What they did, they forcefully they put her in a room and they locked the room. And they said, you cannot stop me. And she felt intense separation from Krishna. That physical situation was against her. She was locked up. In her agony of separation, she could not maintain that body. She left the world. Before all the gopis reached, she already reached Krishna. When gopis reached Krishna, Krishna was in tears. Why? This soul, that soul has attained Krishna. So every relationship in this world, sometimes some friendship, some happiness, some distress, some quarrel, develop relationship with Krishna. You'll attain perfection because Krishna is absolute truth. Above three modes, no relativity works for Krishna. Agasur tried to kill Krishna. Agasur attained liberation. Sarupya Mukti. Forget about anybody. Kamsa wanted to kill Krishna. He meditated. But Kamsa attained perfection because Kamsa always meditated on Krishna. But this is Pratikula. But here gopis, favorable. I should not talk actually even them, but I'm trying to explain to you what it is. I'm going to understand. Purity of the purpose I'm trying to explain. Because, Krishna 1866, abandon all varieties of religion, surrender unto me. Gopis are fully surrendered. Means Krishna, you're telling these relatives, they are there only 30-40 years for us. After the 50 years ago, they won't be there. 50 years later, they won't be there. But you are our soul of souls. Pleasing you is the perfection of our life. So, then what happens, so this is the thing. One time I thought of this, a pure saint, very pure. His guru is more, much more. Finally, you go to a point. That person doesn't have a speck of desire to enjoy, but wanted to serve Krishna 1000%. Fully imbued with love. That point, that person is Radharani. Ah. Epitome of affection, epitome of love for Krishna, but no inebriety. Then what happened? Then Krishna, in order to, so this, what is it? Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explains two words. Kama, prema. Atmendriya priti taravancha bale kama. I want to eat gulab jamun. I want to see. I want to go to Florida. I. What is it called? Lust. It's like iron. Krishnendriya priti ichchadare prema nama. You want to satisfy Krishna. You want to do everything for Krishna. That is prema. One time, one person worshipped Krishna for a very long time as a deity. But Krishna, he worshipped for some time, but he did not have enough patience. And what he did, he stopped worshipping Krishna. Then what he did, he picked up another devata. And one day he was doing the arati to this devata with incense. Suddenly he got a feeling. This incense smell is also going to Krishna's deity who is there. Because Krishna did not reciprocate with him all these 20-30 years, he got a feeling, I should worship only this devata, not Krishna. So what he did, he went to Krishna deity, caught hold of his nose like this, Krishna, and he was doing Krishna, so like this, he's doing Arti. Immediately Krishna grabbed his hand. And this day, this Krishna, he lands, why, what are you doing? So, my Lord, I worshipped you for 30 years. You did not even reveal one time. Now I gave up your worship and I'm worshipping somebody else. I don't want you to get that smell. I'm holding your nose and you revealed yourself. Krishna said, first time in your life you dealt with me as a person. Earlier you dealt with me as a, you dealt with me as a marble. So I also dealt with you as marble. But first time you thought, oh, I don't want him to smell. So that's when you're dealing with me as a person. Now I am also dealing with you as a person. So the thing is, ye yathamam prabhatyante tam stadeva bhajamyah. So that is the beginning. Why I'm telling this is, so Krishna, when they understood, so Krishna understood, they want to give only pleasure to Krishna. They don't even have a speck. Then what happened? Krishna expanded into that many to perform this dance. But Radharani, there is one verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, Anaya Radito Nonam Bhagavan Harishwara Yenno Vihaya Govinda Pritoyam Anayadraha. What happened? Krishna left. Suddenly Krishna, they all, it is Bhagavatam says, Krishna is only with me. Everyone thought it became a little proud. And Krishna disappeared. Then Krishna disappeared. Then they all started searching for everywhere. And they asked, Moon, oh moon, where is Krishna? Actually, I'm sorry, at one point I forgot to tell. That is full moon days. Some full moon rose in the sky. Then Krishna started playing the flute. So the gopis started asking moon, oh moon, where is Krishna? He appeared in your Vamsa, Chandra Vamsa. Where is Krishna? Then they were asking all the creepers, what is that? So they start telling the names. Oh Malati, where is Krishna? Where did he go? So likewise, they were asking all the creepers, oh deer, did you see Krishna? This deer is looking so peaceful. Means the deer has seen Krishna. Then they went forward. Then they saw the footsteps of, two footsteps. Footsteps of Krishna, footsteps of another, another two footsteps of a gopi. Then, who is this gopi? Anayaradhana, Aradhana, Radharani. This gopi has worshipped Krishna perfectly. Krishna left the arena of rasa dance and went with her. But what happened? Krishna also, disappeared from Radharani's sight. And they were all searching. Then they performed, what is that? They started imitating Krishna's pastimes. How Krishna killed Putana, how Krishna killed Trinavarta, how Krishna killed Saktasur, Bakasur, how Krishna subdued Kaliya. So in that feeling of, so they were imitating, they're that much absorbed in Krishna consciousness. After performing these leelas, then what they did, they all became united in that one goal. What is that one goal? Attaining Krishna. And they came together and they sang Gopi Geet. They sang Gopi Geet actually. So, what likes Krishna very much? Unity. When we bury our differences, we are one point at a time, we come together to please Krishna. That makes Krishna very happy. That makes Krishna very, very happy. Krishna does not want anything other than that. When people come together, when people are united with Krishna in the center and bury their differences, and the hearts imbued with love, work for Krishna. Krishna and they sang Gopi Geet. They sang Gopi Geet. Then again Krishna appears. For Krishna to appear, every, even that slightest pride is also not good. Gopis were thinking Krishna was with me only. That also Krishna does not. But when they forgot that and they came together and sang, then Krishna appeared. And the rasat has happened for one Brahma's lifetime. Krishna expanded that night for one Brahma's lifetime. And after that, they all went on the bank of Yamuna and they made Krishna sit down and they asked Krishna one question. I want everyone to please hear. What is that question? My Lord, I have a question for you. When a person shows affection to another person, that person reciprocates. There are three types of people in this world. One type, they love other people when others love them. Second type, even though others show affection to you, even though others show affection, they neglect. Third type, even though whether somebody shows affection or not, they don't love, they don't show affection to anybody. So they are telling which category you belong. How many of you understand? I'm repeating again if you want. One type, some people show affection to you, but you also show affection because they're showing affection. Second type, they show affection to you, you don't show affection. Third type, whether anyone shows affection to you or not, you total neglect. You neglect everyone. In other words, they're asking which category you belong. And you are trying to show so much affection, suddenly you disappeared. Krishna said, if somebody shows affection to somebody, there is nothing great. You show them affection, it's not so great. Why? It's like a merchant. You are showing affection, I'll also show. Please eat. You also eat. Nothing great about it. Yes or no? So Sunday, you'll invite them to party. Monday, they'll invite you to party. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Krishna says they are merchants. Category 2, somebody is inimical to you, somebody is neglectful to you. Still you show affection. They are saints. You hate them, you're inimical to them, you neglect them, still you love them. They are saints. Third category, people are showing affection, but you totally neglect them. In the two categories. One is sage. Sage means whether you show affection or not, I don't care. I'm self-satisfied. Atmaram. Then another category is sinful people. You serve me, I don't care, but I am, I will not reciprocate. You keep on serving, that is your goal, but I will not reciprocate with you. But Krishna said, I don't belong to any of this category. When I neglect somebody, their affection towards me will increase. And then what happens? Their heart is purified. They'll become more attracted to me. So this doesn't fall in any of the three categories. Somebody keeps on neglecting you. Will your heart become purified? So somebody is neglecting you. So always, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Your heart is filled with more and more lust. Yes or no? But with Krishna, when Krishna neglects you, I passed 15 years chanting 16 rounds. Yeah, Krishna is neglecting like anything. Anyone felt like that? Means you have not gone to that category yet. So when you think Krishna is neglecting you, my Lord, please, 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 Krishna is not revealing, your attraction for Krishna increases. And you will increase your intensity and will be purified, you are more attracted as Krishna neglects you more. Oh gopis, when I disappeared, you have intensified. Your bhakti increased. Well, that doesn't belong to all the three categories. And you look for more. See, in a normal category, when I neglect, their heart becomes more and more purified, their bhakti becomes more intensified. Initially it is rabdi, eventually it will become peda when Krishna neglect. So this conversation happened between this entire Bhagavatam 10th canto happened between Sukadeva Goswami and Parikshit. Parikshit asked one question. My Lord, I am Parikshit, Sukadeva Goswami. Gopis approached Krishna, with the intensity of love. How is it that they are purified? Kama, Sneha, the Bhaya, the Krodha. There is a verse in Bhagavatam. Yadus approached Krishna with the familial love, because Krishna belongs to Yadu dynasty. Kamsa approached Krishna with fear. Shishupal approached Krishna with anger, envy. And Gopis approached Krishna with love. But how is it that we approached, actually the word used is Kama, but Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur says, the intense desire to serve Krishna. Because Gopis prema is a prema praya. It's prema. There's no Kama in that. So, Sukadeva Goswami explains, because Krishna is absolute truth. Anybody approaches Krishna, Asnaviram, Ishopanishad says this, Asnaviram Suddham Apapa Viddham. Krishna is a Papa Viddham. Sin doesn't touch Krishna. Krishna is like sun. Sun can purify, then can evaporate water from the ocean. Sun can evaporate water from the stool. Sun is not contaminated. But anything that comes in contact with Krishna will be purified. That's why with fear comes approach Krishna, attain perfection. With anger and envy, Shishupal approach Krishna. But because their bhakti is pratikula, not favorable, it's not, that's why they attend impersonal liberation. But gopis, because they approach Krishna with the feelings of love, they are purified. And Sukadeva Goswami said, this will not work with the ordinary boy and girl. So no boy god should approach girl thinking I'll be purified. This works only for that supreme absolute truth. That way, Rasa dance is the topic of perfection in Madhurya Ras. How many of you understand? So, and that's why I said, what is the culmination of yoga? Jiva Brahmaikyam. Jiva Brahmanusandhanam. How do we attain that stage? If our goal is that, we should know we are aiming for what Lord Shiva aimed for. We are aiming for what Shruti aimed for. We are aiming for what Arjuna aimed for. Arjuna, who is fully sense-controlled, wanted to hit the eye of the ball, black part of the eye of the bird could hit. That was his goal. That's why we are not any other temple. We are not any other religion. The Hare Krishna mantra, Golokira Premadana Harinam Sankirtan. What is this mantra? That give you entrance into the spiritual world directly. Initially, he also didn't understand. The day I understood, Arey, this type of thing is available in Kali Yuga. I can't even imagine, I can't even believe. Anyway, body is not going to last. It may go tomorrow or after 30 years. Sharira yati iti sariram. Why not I use this? That is the perfection of life. If one makes this as a goal, that life, the endeavor itself is perfection. What if you persist and pursue very sincerely to attain that perfection? Because it is not in our hands, it has to be given by Krishna. That's why Bhakti Yogi should have a guru. Srila Prabhupada came to give this. Yesterday somebody asked me and I said, that is what Lord Chaitanya's contribution. Deyam sada parivagnam vishtadoham tirthaspadam siva virinchi nutam saranyam vrityartham pranadapala bhavdipotam vande mahapurushate charanaravindam. What Brahma and Shiva are longing for, that perfection. Narada Muni longed for that perfection. Lord Chaitanya came to give most unqualified persons. And more than anything, he gave it to Lord Chaitanya, gave it to on the recommendation of Jagai and Nityananda Prabhu, he gave it to Jagai and Madhai. Srila Prabhupada came to America not to give this to elite Americans, the cadets. Will you give it to, when Shiva is aspiring for, you will put it on a, what is that, eBay auction. Shiva longed for it. No. Nityananda Prabhu went door to door and said, please take it. That is Lord Chaitanya's supreme grace bestowed on this conditioned souls of Kali Yuga. Golokera Primadan Harinama Sankirtan. But you have to give up everything? No. Sthane Sita Shadgata Tanuan Manobera. Chant the holy name, eat prasad, stay with your family, stay where you are, adopt Krishna consciousness. At the age of 70, Srila Prabhupada came to give this, not just to drug addicts, but to everyone. Prabhupada tried in India. Prabhupada failed. But Lord Chaitanya came for this mission. I asked one time Varsana Maharaj, I told this before also, Maharaj, you know what Krishna is giving in the 10th canto Srimad Bhagavatam to the most purified entities, living entities, Vrajavasis, Gopis. What is Gopis' qualification? They want to go to hell eternally just to relieve Krishna's headache for 15 minutes. That Lord Chaitanya, Srila Prabhupada is giving, making it available to everybody. This is not the process that should come in Kali Yuga. Because Kali Yuga, everyone is infatuated with lust, greed, pride, ego, envy. This should be the process that should originate in Satyuga, where everyone is pure. Varsana Maharaj said, Yugal Kishore, the medicine for lust is love. The perfect medicine for lust is not pranayama, not some other temple, not fasting. The medicine for lust is a prema. In other words, bhakti. Come and what is that? Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, even Kevalam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yes, I want to attain what Narada Muni attained. Narada Muni became Naradi Gopi, Arjuna became Arjuna Gopi, Shiva became Shiva Gopi, and Shrutis became Shrutichari Gopis. All the people, all the sages of Dandakaranya, when they saw Lord Ram walking with that beautiful gait, with the hair, with the 3 turns in his hair, and walking like a lion, all the sages of Dandakaranya went to Ram and said, my Lord, we want to serve you in that Mathuri Ras. Ram said, if Mother Sita comes to know that you have a desire like this, you will be burnt by the anger of Sita. In this life, Ekapatni Vrata. In my next life, I'll come as Krishna. Then I'll fulfill your desire. Then you will attain me. Then you will serve me in Mathuri Ras. They also became a batch of gopis. You know, Munichari gopis. And this is a very high subject matter. Even Bhakti Yoga itself is a very high subject matter. Not everyone can discuss. Because Bhagavad Gita ends with surrender. Sarvadharman Parityajya. Once you decide to surrender to Krishna, you will close Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavatam starts. Bhagavatam 9th canto. Ambrish Maharaj comes. Maharaj Sibi comes. And Rantidev, who is fasting for 48 days, but willing to give the food to everyone, ready to die. Why? That is a qualification to get entrance into 10th canto. Because 10th canto is not for ordinary people. It is meant for, if you are qualified, you may not have this qualification of Rantidev, fasting for 48 days, about to eat, somebody is coming, Rantidev is shivering. Only water is left. But that dog person, Chandala, comes with 4 dogs. Sir, give me water. And this is, take it. That is the entrance. I may die now if I give this water, no problem. That is entrance to get into 10th canto. And 10th canto, 27, 28, 20, and 30, 30, sorry, 28, 20, and 30, 31, 32, the Rasa Panchadhyaya. You know? So you don't see one board. If you have a lust, this is only for beyond 18. What is that in movie? That's what they say. Adult movie, not like that. Anyone can read it. What is his name? Harishwari Prabhu. They were all drug addicts. Hare Krishnas were distributing Back to Godhead magazine with Rasalila picture on the top. Srila Prabhupada has full faith. Nowhere it is written, you know. So as soon as you touch Rasa Panchadhyaya, are you purified of lust? No, don't read. You don't see that. Means if you read sincerely, you know, Krudroga Kamam. If you read it with sincerity, Krishna's dealings with gopis. What is the Falasruti of Rasa Panchadhyaya? Krudroga Kamam. What is the worst note of the heart? Lust. That will be purified. Srila Prabhupada has full faith. Srila Prabhupada came to Los Angeles and 5,000 people went to airport and they offered obeisance on the ground. All these Americans. Prabhupada turned to Srutaketi Prabhu. You know why they offer wherever I go obeisances, pranams? I have no lust. So, if you read without being agitated, your heart will be purified. The worst disease that is causing you to go one birth to another birth to another birth. And when I'm finishing, I'm done. You know, I'm waiting for them to open. So what should we do? Chant the holy name. If at all I give any request, I make any request, selfless request, whether you listen or not, chant this mantra. Every day. Contamination enters through the tongue. Eat only prasada. Offer food, vegetarian to Krishna. And if you make this 2 vows, I'll chant every day. Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. Then if you decide, I don't want to enter contamination, enough is enough, the contamination in my heart is enough, but let me offer food to Krishna and eat only prasad, vegetarian. And come here 1% a week and take association. Here, yata jnashitasrunu. 7th chapter Bhagavad Gita, the first verse. You want to develop love for me? Asamsayam samagrammam yata jnashitasrunu. Hear about me, Krishna says. Come and hear. And when you come here, eat prasad. You're inspired, do some service, pot washing, floor washing, something. You know, somebody said we have apples, so donate it. Why? We don't need, you'll get benefit. Just offering 1 apple, you'll get benefit. You know, instead of making all these pumpkins, making wholesale, what do you call them? Halloween. Ghosts. Offer a pumpkin to Krishna, you'll make a lot of progress. Right? So, but when you come here with the desire to change, not like here to this, here to the ear, not like that. Here with the desire to change. I should change. Because this body is not going to last for a long time. Nobody will come with us. Not the family members, not the bank account, not the relatives, not the career. Well, what will come with us? How much you've chanted, how much you have to render service. That will come with us. But very important thing, you need a spiritual master. Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada told last year of his 1977, all my murtis should be installed in the temples. This Mr. Bhattacharya traveled from South India. Prabhupada used him in Krishna Balaram temple installation 1975 in Vrindavan. So he came, went to Swamiji, and it looks like Swamiji doesn't know. He's already suffering so much. Somebody asked Prabhupada, Prabhupada, you're a pure devotee from spiritual world. Why are you going through so much suffering? Srila Prabhupada said, the Westerners who took initiation from me, they are not following four regulative principles. As a guru, that karma has to come to me. And then this Bhattacharya went to Srila Prabhupada, and the American said, no, we cannot see you. Swamiji is very sick. No, I took a flight ticket. Please allow me. I want to tell Swamiji for his benefit. All right. Swamiji, don't you know you're alive and you're installing murtis? Anybody touches your feet, their karma will come to you and you suffer. Don't you know that? Prabhupada said, that's what I came to this world for. I came to this world to take karma from everyone and suffer. This Bhattacharya, he went around Prabhupada 3 times, like the way we go around Govardhan, circumambulation. You came to this world to take. So don't think Prabhupada left 1977. Prabhupada is listening. There to take everyone's bad karma. As that is Guru. Not Guru doesn't create gold. Guru doesn't get you job. Guru means he'll burn your sinful reactions, give entrance into Krishna's Leela. That is Srila Prabhupada. When you become grateful, you do something for you. We all go for book distribution, or you do some service for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. You have no idea how much you are pleasing Krishna. So that is what, that's what Srila Prabhupada is giving us entrance into. Srila Prabhupada said, if you're not qualified to go back to, I'll take you through the back door to the spiritual world. Wow. Ayendra Prabhu said there are 3 pure devotees. Nitya Siddha, when he takes birth, his legs are there, but he's here, but he's also there. Second pure devotee is Sadhana Siddha. When by the process, you will perform the process and Hare Krishna mantra and entire bhakti process, Shraddha, Anardanvirti, Nishta, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhava, and Prema. Then you'll attain self-realization. You're here, but you know what's happening there. But third one, Ayendra Prabhu says, after Ruchi onwards, Asakti onwards, you are regarded a pure devotee. Even if you have some impurities, the residual impurities, still you are regarded as Uttamadhikari and a pure devotee, because very soon you are going to attain the love of God. How many of you are understanding? But this process has a price to pay. What is the price? Laulyam ekam api mulyam. One should have an intense greed. Okay, this month is Kartik. I'll go morning and evening. I'll go offer ghee lamp. I'll go and do book distribution. I'll please Srila Prabhupada. Make this one goal. Let me please Srila Prabhupada and work for him. See what happens. That's it. Some of you may not know Srila Prabhupada is a pure devotee actually. Just try to please him. One day one person went to Gujarat and is trying to distribute books morning to evening. He could not distribute one book. So depressed. Finally was going with very hot sun. One 25-year-old boy came and said, you have books? We are going to everyone asking books. He said, yes. Do you have Chaitanya Charitamrita? Wow. Of course, yes. But he said, how do you know Chaitanya Charitamrita? You know what? When I was 4-year-old, my father one day took me to one program And I saw that person was very effulgent. I have only 1 rupee in my pocket. And I went to that sadhu and said, can I give you some money? That person said, of course. He smiled at me. And I gave that 1 rupee. Later, then this person said, what is his name? That boy said, I asked my father the same name when I grew up. My father said, you don't know how fortunate you are. In your childhood, I took you to this program. That time we thought he's ordinary, but his name is Srila Prabhupada. So because you gave him 1 rupee, 25 years later, he's asking, you have Chaitanya Charitamrita. Wow. So that gave him qualification to purchase the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So one day Srila Prabhupada was in Punjab. One budding politician came. The local devotees, Prabhupada, this is a budding politician. Prabhupada said, give him Bhagavad Gita. So Prabhupada gave him Bhagavad Gita. That person, to please Prabhupada, what he did, he put Bhagavad Gita on his head and said, thank you, Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, this person is you're putting Bhagavad Gita on your head. You will sit on the head of the Indians. That person said, means what? You will become head of India one day. That politician couldn't believe. 30 years later, he became President of India, Jnani Jail Singh. Jnani Jail Singh said, I became President of India for one reason. I pleased this Swamiji. To please him, I'm a politician. I put that Bhagavad Gita on my head to please him. But that person blessed me. Because you're putting Bhagavad Gita on your head, you'll become head of India. So my request to all of you, please, put Bhagavad Gita on your head. Please, Srila Prabhupada, see what happens in your life. So the highest perfection of your life, what Brahma, Narada Muni, they're all looking for you, Lieutenant. That's why when we hear with an intent to change, hear with an intent to serve. Don't criticize anybody. Somebody criticizes you, accept, okay, forgive them and go forward. But every day, utilize your time. Time is, Krishna says in Gita, in universal form, Arjuna asks Krishna, who are you? What is this universal form? All the devatas present in it. I'm thinking you're my relative. Krishna says, you're my Subhadra's brother. No. Kalasmi loka kshekrit pravritha lokan samahartamiham pravritha. Time I am Arjuna. In the form of time, I take everything from everybody. Time is powerful. Krishna takes everything from us. He takes our beauty, he takes he takes our body also. But before he takes everything from us, let us give him everything. That is bhakti. If you give him everything, it's called bhakti. If Krishna takes everything from us, it's called a karma. Choice is yours. You want to give everything to Krishna, or in the form of time, you want to let Krishna take everything from you. Choice is yours. So that's what actually, what is that? Okay. So, okay. Actually, this is what I want to speak. I want to speak to you like that only. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Anyone has any question or comment? Otherwise, we'll go for Kirtan. Today is actually Damodar Ashtami. Let me tell you, people a couple of years ago was in Vrindavan. If you go from America, you can't sleep. I told many times. 1 o'clock I was up. 1 lakh people. Govardhan cannot take more than 5,000 people. 1 lakh people. 2 o'clock, 1 lakh people. 3 o'clock, 1 lakh people. Evening, morning, 6 o'clock, 1 lakh people going parikrama. Wow! I prayed. Please, India, I pray that my Lord don't change India, But India is changing today. Indians are becoming rich at the cost of culture. Sad. And the people are doing Dandavat Parikrama. Mother and son, father and daughter, or mother, son, mother, father, daughter and boy together, Dandavat Parikrama. Wow. You see, we go a little forward, 1,008 Dandavat Parikrama. Some people may not be understanding Dandavat. Is there anybody not understanding? Like this, you cover Govardhan. Wow. Please, you guys don't change. Because what universities are telling you, make money, you'll be happy. Professor is miserable. Professor is miserable, everyone is miserable. They are telling you, make money, you'll be happy. And that's what our children study years and years and hours and hours. End of the day, what is that? Eating, waiting, sleeping, and defending. And the pure message is gone. That is not the goal of life. You know? So what is that? What will come with us? I was telling in the morning, in the evening, life is a triangle. Spiritual life is the only life that comes with us. Tapo divyam putrakayana sudhya tasmat brahma sokyam anand. My dear children, Vishwabdev is telling, the way you're enjoying halwa, vidbhuja means pig eats stool. Nayan deha deho bhajan maloke kashtan kaman arhati vidbhujam hai. Vidbhujam means pig. The way pig enjoys stool, we enjoy halwa. No difference. Who is telling this? I'm not telling. Rishabhdev is telling. You are not deha, you are dehi. You are living in the body, you are not the body. Srila Prabhupada traveled all over the world with ecstasy. He is telling you are not the body, you are a spirit soul. Don't gratify the body thinking you are this body. You are the spirit soul. Utilize human life to cleanse the heart. Tapo, tapasya, tapo divyam. The word divya, transcendental. Why? Sudhya tasmad brahma saukyam. Not 5 minutes happiness, 10 minutes happiness. You deserve infinite happiness. In this world, there is no pure happiness. Eat sweets, diabetes will come. Eat sweets, cavities will come. Eat salt, blood pressure will come. There is no pure pleasure in this world. Every pleasure is associated with the pain. But we deserve pure pleasure because we are pure souls. Tapasya. Come for Mangalarti. Let me see how many people are inspired by the lecture today. Tomorrow is Sunday. You can come in Karthik. 1 round you chant. Let us see 1,000 rounds. So if you make a decision, next 1 month I'll come Mangalarti every day. I'll chant this many rounds. Serious. Vrindavan we would go. How many rounds? 64. How many rounds? 128. So one doctor, his wife is also doctor. I went to Vrindavan, I took a vow. I'll do Govardhan Parikram every day and chant 64 rounds. 3 days I did, 4th day I was tired. Because you have to walk 21 kilometers, right? And I compromised myself. This Prabhu came and said, we'll go to, what is that? Govindadev temple, Jaipur. I said, all right, we'll go. So in the car, he's calling his wife. I'm honest with you, past 10 days, I did not even give 64. Every day I did Govardhan Parikram, every day 64 rounds. Sorry, I'm a monk. I'm not doing, you are doing your grahastha. Sometimes falsity is also good. I told him, thank you very much. I'm happy that I'm listening to your conversation. So that day I said, all right, I'll do it. So likewise, one has to inspire each other. Mangalarti I should go, you are sleeping, let me sleep. Both will get up 8 o'clock, then what? That's not good. I'll chant extra rounds. I'll also chant extra rounds. That is true inspiration. Understanding or not? So yes, if you have this consciousness, your home is Vrindavan. And if you respect your family members, I'm your servant. Then other person says, I'm your servant. With Krishna in the center, that is Vrindavan. Make your home a temple, make your home Vrindavan. Otherwise, it will be Kurukshetra only default. The egos will come out. Anyway, we'll end it, there. So what is that? We'll do Damodarashtam. Can somebody make Saturday 9 o'clock, right? 8:50. We'll do Kirtana. Somebody can make the ghee lamps and we'll do. So can switch over the keys. I will do Damodarashtam, you can do the good. Reminding them, thank you very much.